Ladies and gentlemen, there are two golden rules that every Sasha player knows. Number one, never play Sasha in high funds. It's a bad game mode for her. Her day-to-day power is effectively cut in half in this game mode, which is very bad. Number two, never press the superpower button. War Bonds is insanely bad. It doesn't generate much value at all. It is simply a waste of power charge. Just spam her Market Crash instead. It is much better. Only costs 2 bars. It cocks the enemy CO's power meter, and it gives you a pretty standard 10-10 for most of the game, meaning that you'll have an edge over your opponent. This game that was submitted to me at mangsawbwreplays@gmail.com ignores both of these rules. Here, we see Sasha being played in a high funds format, and we're going to see War Bonds being used to great effect. When I saw this game, I was like, wow, I've never seen Sasha played in this way before. It's actually pretty cool. And this player, Sniper Wolf, never heard about him. I know that there's a streamer called Sniper Wolf that doxes people, but I don't think they're the same person. Apparently, he's a grit main. That's cool. I like that. 43 grit picks. He's not joking. And he is up against a very monstrous opponent in Poland. This is like no scrub that he's going up against. This is Poland, one of the best players in the world. I mean, you guys know Poland really well. He won one of the Grandmasters live tournaments. He's an absolute monster. So it's not like he's up against some like noob. So that's why I thought this game was incredibly impressive, because it's a very, very strong opponent too. They're playing on this map called Evening Amber, High Funds Global League map. Very exposed HQs, as you can see right here, and the HQs are on the weak side, kind of separated by this lake right here. So you're going to see HQ rushes on this map, pretty guaranteed. You can, I don't really know why you would break open this pipe seam. Sometimes there's like weird pipe seams on the Global League maps. Like, why would you? I mean, I guess you could, but it's kind of weird. Airports, so bombers are going to be a thing. I'm actually going to check the rules. Is this like a stealth fighter game? Actually, I gotta scroll down. No, so no stealth fighters allowed. Okay, always nice to check that, because in some high funds games, stealth fighters are actually allowed, and that's you gotta be careful about that. But yeah, we got a weird matchup here: Kindle versus Sasha. Only in high funds will you really see this, because normally Kindle's tier 3, Sasha's tier 1. But I believe in high funds they're roughly the same. They're on tier 4, I believe. So. Yeah, so they're both kind of bottom tier picks in high funds. Kindle is, of course, quite a terror in standard, but in high funds, her power drops a little bit. But I will say one thing. Like, Urban Blight is not as impressive in high funds as it is in standard, but High Society can be downright terrifying in a high funds match, because it recently got buffed. So it now encompasses comm towers, labs, harbors, bases. It didn't used to do that. So you pop High Society at the right time, it can be absolutely terrifying. But, ladies and gentlemen, probably not going to happen because of that Market Crash. Right? Not saying it can happen, but it's less likely to happen with Market Crash being there. When you're up against Sasha, you probably just want to spam Urban Blight whenever you can get it. Otherwise, she's just going to erase it, right? So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a pretty crazy match. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. Please get comfortable, grab yourself some drinks, and let's get started. So, Sniper Wolf up in the blue trunks playing as Sasha. Let's get the... Oh, no. We don't want music. Don't want music. We already have music. And Poland, of course. Should I turn him red? Poland is always red. We should probably turn Poland red. Red is like... Orange star is like Poland's colors here, because he's Poland, so I think he deserves to be red in this video. So already Sniper Wolf opening up a APC here. I like that in high funds. I think it's cute. You can get away with it. Poland says, okay, I see your APC. Race your T-copter. Ignoring the comm tower and building. Wow, 2 transports right off the bat. People have been watching RIP games, I think. But, I mean, in high funds, you can definitely get away with early transports. Double transports for both players here. I think it does actually make a lot of sense on this map because, again, you can get to these, like, kind of difficult to reach properties far out of the way here. So, yeah, Poland using his T-copter. Putting his APC up. I thought he built another T-Copter now. Battlecopter tank, but you can see income is already very high. And of course, in case you need me to elaborate, like, why is Sasha's day-to-day power cut in half in high funds? Well, it's because she still gets the basic plus 100, right? She doesn't get plus 200 in high funds. You know, in standard, that equates to a 10% increase in your income. In high funds, Sasha basically has, okay, nice, shooting the pipe seam with an infantry. In high funds, Sasha gets a 5% bonus to her income instead. So her day-to-day power is halved. Can you imagine if Kindle's day-to-day power was halved, 20% instead of 40%? Max having 10% firepower instead of 20%. Like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, the passive income that Sasha gets is a nice little boost that I think is often overlooked, but I think it's an important part of her toolkit. Poland really spamming battlecopters out here. I mean, it makes sense. If you look at the map, battlecopters can immediately reinforce the weak side, which is kind of nice. And, I mean, yeah, anti-airs might have some difficulties moving around, but the thing is, in high funds, you can always just put out a fighter. It's not really that big a deal. And then you got excellent anti-air. Artillery. Okay. Artillery in high funds. I mean, I guess there is some play for this artillery. We got some mountain ranges right here, which can be nice. So Poland moving aggressively forward with his infantry right now, using the APC to boosts. More. Oh my god, he's building so many battlecopters. 4 battlecopters. This is insane. No, neither player tanking up yet, which is interesting to see. Battlecopter, anti-air, tank. So yeah, we are just seeing trash units for the time being. Sniper Wolf not going to let Poland take those properties. Poland has to back off. But Poland, of course, known to brawl, gets that city boosted battlecopter one shot. Very nice. Interesting. Okay, attacks from here. Strong counterattack from Poland right here. Takes out multiple vehicles. And a battlecopter. And if Sniper Wolf wants to take out this battlecopter, then her anti-air is probably... Okay, I gotta stop saying she. Whenever I say Sniper Wolf, I'm immediately thinking about this stupid streamer. He. It's not Sniper Wolf. It's not Sniper Wolf. Oh my god, why'd you pick that nickname? Anyway, Sniper Wolf taking out the battlecopter. And building, oh my goodness, yeah. No teching up. We're in day 8 in high funds and there's still no teching up. Just building units so far. I'd say Poland definitely has the early edge here. Because Poland was able to take out a lot of good vehicles here. But he has to be a little bit careful now. The artillery is in position, but man, Poland has a lot of trash. My goodness. So Sniper Wolf probably going to pop Market Crash now, I imagine. I mean, you don't want to give Poland the Urban Blight for free. But no. Actually, no. Sniper Wolf saving the power charge. I like the black boat on the harbor here. It's kind of cute. You can use that to boost some infantry and move them down the river. 2 little infantry hanging out here. Don't really know what they're supposed to do. But Poland is not known for sitting idly by. He's moving very aggressively forward. My goodness, this guy and his battlecopters, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battlecopters on day 10. This guy is just pumping out battlecopters non-stop. This is a battle of unit count, ladies and gentlemen. First Neo-Tank finally enters the field on day 10. It's about time. Medium tank, yeah, now Sniper Wolf is taking up. That's good to see. And notice how Sniper Wolf is not using Market Crash. And Poland is like, yeah, Urban Blight, I'm gonna pop it right away. So happy he got it. He's like, yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, look at the power. Look at the power. Oh. So I don't know if Sniper Wolf was deliberately saving up for the war bonds, or if he just couldn't be bothered popping Market Crash. But he pops his war bonds, ladies and gentlemen. This is so rare. No Sasha players do this, okay? So let's take a look at his economy right now. 32,400 banked up. Let's see. 39k. 38k. 39k. 42k. I think you actually have to kill a unit for it to give income. You can't just damage them. 44k. 47? 51? 54? 57? Battleship? Interesting. So, yeah, that was a pretty decent war bonds, I'd say. Gave about, what, 30k? 30 to 40k value? It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Gave an extra battleship for sure. I mean, it's pretty nice. Going to be very hard for Poland to keep attacking into this battleship right now. But knowing Poland, that's probably exactly what he's going to do. Poland just will not be deterred. So day 12 rolls in. And the brawl continues. Little skirmishes taking place on the right-hand side here. Poland's actually quite ahead in income right now, so it's not looking good for Sniper Wolf. I mean, that was a good war bonds, but his defense is really good. Fighter comes out. I like that with the amount of battlecopters flying around. You definitely need some anti-air. Day 13 rolls in, and yeah, that's Poland flies in once again, pops another Urban Blight. He's so happy with the amount of Urban Blights that he's getting here. He's like, hell yeah, got 2 Urban Blights. That's more than I would ever get against Sasha, so. Nah, he's just keeping the brawl going. Builds a battleship on his side as well. You gotta love these defensive battleships, man. Also, there is one thing to be said about this battleship that's actually kind of a bad thing for Sniper Wolf. Every time Poland pops his Urban Blight, that battleship needs to get repaired. And that can really add up in cost, because that's 28k, guys. So 3 HP of 28k is quite considerable. So every time that button is pressed, it's just going to sap income away from Sniper Wolf's treasury. Of course, Sniper Wolf has a lot of money, but I mean, every bit of repair is going to add up, right, over the course of a game. But so far, neither player is finding any weaknesses. Is that a sec? Oh, that is my Discord. My goodness. So sorry, guys. Very professional content creator right here. It is set to busy now. So neither player really finding a hole in the other opponent's defenses. But look at that. Sniper Wolf almost has his war bonds active again. Not really going for the market crash at all. But don't think there's really any value in it being popped right now. Continuing to attack this pipe seam with random units, kind of funny. Using the black boat to repair, we love to see it. But now Sniper Wolf is just gathering up his forces right here. The war bonds is ready to deliver some value once more, and Poland is not going to be deterred here. He continues to poke forward with units, now building a bomber and yes, 3 Neo tanks. But now you have to really pay attention to the HQs right now, because the HQs can be very exposed on this map. Can very easily end up into an HQ race here if you're not careful. Poland definitely want to try and grab this city at some point. Sniper Wolf wants to get this one as well. Day 15, ladies and gentlemen. Battlecopter goes down, still not popping the powers. Could maybe afford 1 market crash now, I think. And yes, that's exactly what Sniper Wolf does. Pops the market crash just to get rid of the incoming Urban Blight. I think that's a good move. Doesn't cost you that much. You can see 43k out of 75k. The war bonds is still going to be ready when it's needed. That market crash is just a nice way to kind of prevent Poland from sapping that battleship of HP once again. But, and now Poland's on the defensive, which is kind of rare. He doesn't usually play like this. I mean, the Poland that I know would just kind of look at the concave he has formed around here. So Sniper Wolf wants to be very careful here. Don't wanna push into this. That's a death trap right there. But Sniper Wolf finally gets some properties, which is nice. These properties are kind of hanging, though. Like, I'd love to see Sniper Wolf use the transports to get some of these. This airport is also completely locked down. Which is good, because Poland's been spamming battlecopters like no one's business. And now Sniper Wolf is actually pulling back a little bit. And it looks like this game might be going into a little bit of a stall. Luckily, we can go through that pretty quickly in the replay viewer, so it's not like it's a problem. But, I mean, I personally hate it when this happens in Advanced Wars. I really don't like stally games. They can be fun to watch, but they're not fun to play. Because you really have to, like, spend so much time in Move Planner, like, planning out your movements. It's annoying. So, yeah, both players just pulling back, gathering around their armies right now. But now, Poland is like, my opponent is split up into two. One big force, one small force. HQ unguarded. I'm just going to go for the HQ. And that's exactly what Poland does. But he can't leave the HQ, his own HQ completely defended either. And now Sniper Wolf is indeed doing the thing that I wanted him to do, is moving units over here to grab these properties, which are unguarded. There's a lot of things to be picked up here. But Poland can do the same thing with, like, this property. But there are more properties hanging for Poland than for Sniper Wolf. So I actually think this benefits Sniper Wolf right here. Massive armies on both sides right here. We know this is going to explode into a powder keg very soon. And Poland is actually marching on the HQ right now. He's got the HQ in cap range right now. So this is actually getting very scary. Probably want an APC to start refueling some of these units. If you're gonna have like fighters and bombers roaming around the map, you actually kind of want an APC to fuel them, because they're gonna run out of fuel pretty fast. He has a APC down here, but he probably wants one up here as well. Alright, day 19. War Bonds is not that available right now. It's gonna be ready soon, but it's not ready right now. But Sniper Wolf knows that he doesn't need to rely on that right now. Pipe Runner! What a defense. I mean, I guess, yeah, you could move on to the pipes here. I actually never noticed this, but yeah, this is kind of a Pipe Runner map in a way. Put it right here. Pipe Runners, of course, they attack both air and ground. They're like rockets-ish in firepower. And no, pipes are not considered cities for Kindle, in case you're wondering. Bases are, but not pipes. So we're seeing Pipe Runners now, ladies and gentlemen. Pipe Runners, battleships, and mega tanks. What a game. And now Poland is going for the airport as well. This will give him a forward airport. And he's going for the capture too. Pretty ballsy. I don't think he's going to get it. But he's going for it. So we're probably going to see an HQ rush, I imagine. And now Sniper Wolf is going for it. Not popping War Bonds yet. Want to save it for next turn. Probably. Interrupts the HQ cap. Important to do. Crazy number of units on each side. Did he just delete a unit? Oh. I guess the unit cap is 50, so... yeah, he deletes his black boat, which... yeah, makes sense. Actually pops a market crash. I guess, yeah, he doesn't want to give Poland the Urban Blight into attack, so that actually makes sense. And Poland also builds a Pipe Runner. You'll love to see it. I mean, it's actually nestled pretty tightly back here, so... you know, it's not a bad defensive unit at all. And now Poland is actually pulling back from the HQ, and he's going to try and... I think he realizes that Sniper Wolf's attack on the HQ is a lot more scary. So he's actually pulling back now. And Sniper Wolf's going to give pursuit. What a crazy game, man. Missiles! Missiles! Now I've truly seen it all. It's like they're building all the units that never gets used. Now we just need a carrier. Oh, but Sniper Wolf is attacking. Getting rid of a lot of Poland's units right here in the bottom left. This is pretty scary. Poland's losing a lot of stuff down here. This is not good. And now I think, yeah, Poland is just gonna reinforce this HQ now. Coming in with the bomber, killing the Neo tank. Anti-air moving in. Bombers coming in. Look at all them anti-airs. Oh my goodness. Poland's pushing pretty hard right now. Oh my god, even attacking from the HQ. And he gets his Urban Blight in the end. That's crazy, man. Just on pure force, he manages to squeeze out a CO power at the very end of his turn. But ladies and gentlemen, I think you know what that means for Sniper Wolf. And they're both very similar in value right here, if you really look at it. They're very similar. Tied in income towers. Well, roughly tied in income. Sasha's a little bit ahead, as to be expected. But ladies and gentlemen, what you all been waiting for. The second War Bonds! 28k. Let's pay attention to that income, shall we? 32k. We're up. What the hell was that sound? What the? So that's what a pipe runner sounds like when it moves. Interesting. Alright, we're up to 42k, ladies and gentlemen. 48k. 50k. Doesn't quite kill the pipe runner, I think. 57k. 58k. 60k. Actually, I think you actually do get money when you damage units. My bad. 76k. 80k. 88k. 91k. Can he reach 100,000? 98. Oh my goodness. He went from 28k to 90k. That's pretty sick. That's a lot of value. That's crazy. That's like 2 turns worth of income right there with war bonds. That is absolutely bonkers. I mean, the Sasha war economy here is really crazy. Poland's counterattack comes in. He gets another Urban Blight and builds a second pipe runner. Poland's defense is looking pretty damn good right here, but Sniper Wolf's economy right now is really boosted. And with 100k extra value, basically, he's just gonna try and outproduce his opponent. Feels kind of petty to deal 3 HP of damage when your opponent can just print money, yeah? My goodness, look at that. 4 bombers in perfect harmony, spearheaded by a fighter. Poland flying his aircraft in formation. They're both still pretty evenly matched, and fuel really starting to become an issue right now for a lot of units. Look at this, 6 fuel on the anti-air. Mega tanks rolling down. The pipe runner taking Badacopter damage. Sniper Wolf not letting up right here, continuing to lay the hammer down on Poland. The war economy is really rolling right now. Market crash to prevent the Urban Blight. Poland, did Poland just lose a fighter there? He did. Poland just lost a fighter due to fuel. I'm telling you, man, APCs are important in high funds. He even had an APC too. I guess he just forgot to refuel it. And it looks like Poland might be crumbling a little bit. He's behind almost 100k at this point. And now Sniper Wolf is moving out, threatening properties. And just the ball of value rolling down on Poland's HQ right here. Fighter takes down the bomber. Sniper Wolf getting some crazy good engagements. Now the rocket is in range. And the ever-flowing, like this is like playing a Terran player in StarCraft 2. When they're like on 5 base with mules coming down. Like the reinforcements just don't stop. Bomber. Pipe runner. Poland is doing his best to stop the endless tide of blue units, but he just cannot deal with it, ladies and gentlemen. He cannot deal with it, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolutely amazing match. Absolutely amazing match, ladies and gentlemen. So, that was quite a treat, I gotta say. Seeing War Bonds and Sasha used in perfect unison and high funds against a strong opponent, that was quite something. Thank you for submitting this match, and you guys can submit replays too to this mail. Do keep in mind though, don't send me attachments. Just link the replay. Yeah, I have an add-on that download replays automatically, so you don't need to send me the replay. Just link the match, and I'll be fine. So yeah, this was great. Hope you guys enjoyed this silly little match. Maybe Sasha stonks are on the rise. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.